Hello. I told you this will become my forever game. Now, if this is your first time, my name is Purist, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3. Now, this is going to be a weird one, because, as always, as I do with, like, all my modded playthroughs, I am going to list all of the mods down in the description. Although, luckily, for most of them, except one. Wait. Maybe two. Yeah, I think the, loot randomizer mod, I think I had to install via Nexus. But I think all the rest are on, like, the mod installer. The mod manager. So. Yeah. There isn't that many. And I'm rightly terrified adding more because, yeah, I remember what last time I happened when I tried to play mod Baldur's Gate 3. Didn't really work that well. So, yeah. Also, I have to do a rant here. Why was it so goddamn hard to find a mod that extended the amount of ability points that you had at like character creation? Like at first, okay, you know what? I'll go into the game. Last time, I mean, actually, I couldn't even complete the game on Explorer, so I'm sticking with Explorer. So, yeah. I'll do the rant in the character creation stream, but just watch in case anyone hasn't played it. Although if you haven't played it by now, you're missing out. I'm having a drink. Don't mind me. Hello, Lachelle. We don't know each other, but we're basically gonna still hate each other because I kinda don't like her. Oh, I hate this part. Look away if you're streamish about, like... Well... If you're streamish... I'm gonna close my eyes. Yep. Yeah, I'll play characters just like, okay, nope, nope. And he's just like, eyes on me. Who are you? Who am I? Now, I haven't put a lot of thought into this. Because I haven't actually played the game since since my series on it. But I do have a few ideas. I mean, one of them was the Dark Urge, but As hard as I try, I can never be bad in a video game. I just can't. I can't. And, like, picking, like, a, already pre-chosen character kind of defeats the whole purpose of, it being an RPG. So, I am going to do a custom one. Pardon me. No, I did Drow last time. Now I'm thinking Tiefling. Yeah, okay, that's funny. That's literally a picture of a companion that you get to have. I never noticed that before. That's fun. Dark vision, and when I meet its return. Okay, what do I want? Asmodeus Tiefling. Found in Nexus, the deepest layer of the hells, these tieflings inherited the ability to wield fire and darkness from the archdevil Asmodeus's infernal bloodline. We can just produce flame. You know, I thought that produce flame was kind of lame until I realized you can throw it. It's just didn't make sense. Oh, tease inspect. It didn't make sense for me. I didn't read it, so yeah. Serves me right, really. All right, Barbarian. I probably felt like a little bit with like some of these other ones. Like I did Warlock, and I did Monk as well. Monk is kind of cool. And, of course, last time on the channel I did Rogue. I think Warlock. Bound by a pact to an all-powerful patron, Warlocks trade their loyalty for supernatural abilities and unique magic. Mainly because of this spell. Eldritch Blast. Yay. Now this part is probably gonna be like a little bit faster than the last one. At least hopefully. Because last time I you know, basically read everything, you know, when it was my first time through, so. Well, at least this one I kinda have like an idea of what I wanna do. Yeah, I don't think I want Blade Ward. What do I want? That's cool. Okay. Friends. Illusion. Poison Spray? Could be good. Cult the Dead. Create Bonfire. Some of these has been added by mods. Infestation. You conjure a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites to appear on the creature, possibly forcing it to move on 1.5 meters in a random direction. That's kind of cool. Mind Sliver. Drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of a creature, possibly imposing a 1d4 penalty to its next saving throw. That could be useful. That sounds cool, but 1d6 doesn't really seem that good. Okay, that's cool. Thunderbolt. Spark Bolt. Yeah, these were added by a mod as well. Not be using weapons as much. You know what? I laughed at that, but I think I'm starting to warm around to it. Yeah, I feel like you need to have a yeah, an offensive spell and like a, well, not a defensive spell, but like a non offensive spell, I feel like. Subclass. Oh shit, yeah, that's right. They added like a whole bunch of extra class. Oh shit. Okay, hang on. Fuck, I need a damn it. I need to look at all of these now. Fuck. Okay. Wait, how do I check the subclass? Can I check the subclass? I might be able to for like the magic ones. Hang on. Okay, crap. I may need to do some reading. Dang it. Alright. I need tab out. Ah, yes. This is what happens when I don't do research. Awesome. I freaking love it. Alright. New BG3 sub classes. Come on, IGN, be useful. Actually, no, I'll go to if Extra Life. I like them better. Vaguely. Okay. Brand new subclass for each of the current classes. Bard, Barbarian, Cleric, Druid, Paladin, Fighter, Monk, Manger, Rogue, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. Okay, Barbarian. Path of the Giant. Open. College of Glamour for Bard. Cleric, Death Domain. That sounds sick. Druid, Circle of Stars. Fighter, Arcane Archer. Okay, that seems lame. Monk, Drunken Master. I think I have heard of that. It's like drunken boxing. Like that whole thing. Paladin, Oath of the Crown. Ranger, Swarm Keeper. Rogue, Swashbuckler. I've heard of that one. Sorcerer, Shadow Magic. Warlock, Hexblade. We saw that. Wizard, Blade Singing. Okay. Path of the Giant is subclass Barbarian and Ghost Gate 3. Path of Giants is a new subclass that can deal more damage with throwing attacks and can grow in size and strength from a unique passive, Path of the Giant's Rage. Barbarian's primary ability is Strength and their saving throw proficiencies are Strength and Constitution, and they have a hit dice of 1d12. They have proficiency with simple weapons, martial weapons, light armor, medium armor, and shields. Okay. Cool. College of Glamour for a bard. Support their team by healing while also charming enemies who attack allies that are inspired with mantle of inspiration. Bard's primary ability is Charisma, saving throw proficiencies are Dex and Charisma, and they have a hit dice of 1d8. Proficiency, simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, short swords, and with light armor. Okay. Death Domain for Cleric. Utilize necrotic attacks and cast effects as exploding nearby What? Exploding nearby corpses that can damage nearby enemies. In real life, that's literally a war crime. Like booby-trapping bodies. Geneva Convention doesn't apply in the Forgotten Realms. Good to know. Circle of Star, subclass of Druid, takes on one of 3 starry forms. Constellations of the Archer to do radiant damage, the Chalice to provide healing support, and the Dragon that can do damage with bonus to Constitution rolls. Okay. Cool. Drunken Master is the new subclass, features the ability to consume alcohol from the inventory. Doing so recovers chi, triggers self-buffs toward armor class, and can cause enemies to be drunk, making them susceptible to the Drunken Master's other abilities. With the unpredictable lurches of a tippler, you hiccup your way through battle, frustrating foes with carefully executed movements to conceal beneath the facade of incompetence. Hell yeah. Oath of the Crown for Paladin. Specializes in aiding your allies and disrupting enemies. Okay, cool. Okay. Yo, Spirit Guardians at level 9. I use that spell all the time with Shadowheart, man. That's so good. Use her as a death Roomba. Anyway, Swarm Keeper, that sounds kind of... a flurry of... a cloud of jellyfish, a flurry of moths, or a legion of bees! Yeah, that's kind of lame. Swashbuckler, I mean, I can probably infer what this means. Pirate, in it. You're a dastardly pirate. Anyway, Shadow Magic, subclass of Sorcerer. Heightened abilities in the dark. Shadow Magic Sorcerer acquires superior dark vision, the ability to shadow walk between dark areas or in dim light, and summon a Hound of Evil Omen that can assist in combat. Alright. Cool. Hexblade, packed from the entity from the Shadowfell. Hexblade warlocks can curse enemies and control them. Raise the spirits from corpses of enemies such as constructs or giant blobs, and even summon an entity that can do necrotic damage. Blade singing, subclass of wizard. Combines swordplay and wizardry tactics. Oh, okay. Okay, most of these are not bad, but they're not good either. So I think I'll be yeah, I'll be doing my original one of Warlock, I think. Graced by a lady or lord of the Fae, you are imbued with all the substance and scary qualities of your patron's extraordinary realm. I think I had that as my rogue. Fairy Fire. Like I got that as one of my spells. Or like it's part of something, I don't know. It's sleep. Pledge your soul to the hells or abyss and return to a deadly arsenal of fiendish arcana. Armor of Agathis or and arms of Hadar. Dark One's Blessing. When you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points, this gift from your patron grants you 4 temporary hit points. Okay, maybe that one. What about the old one? You pledge something unthinkable to an unspeakably ancient entity, which in return furnishes you with powers of cerebral entropy and control. Okay, I kind of like that one. Dissonant whispers and Tasha's hideous laughter. Mortal reminder, when you land a crit against a creature, that creature and nearby enemies must succeed a wisdom saving throw or become frightened to the end of their next turn. Okay. Yeah, okay, I like that. I'm not gonna touch Hedge's Blade, I think. I've seen this portrayed before. Yeah. Let's get rid of both of these. Hellish Rebuke. And Charm. Yep. Background. Charlatan? Sleight of hand and deception. No. 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 You know, that kind of works. Like, delving down, like, unthinkable knowledge led me to create the bond between the old one. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And, abilities, well, they don't gonna matter because this is what the so-called cheat mod was for. In fact, I should have gotten my... Hang on. I've got things for this. I have a D20 here. And I'm going to be using, once we get into the game, because we can't change it from this menu. Once we get into the game, I'm going to be rolling by actual stats. No matter what happens, this is what's gonna be. I don't know if I'm going to be going to regret this, but that's what's gonna happen. Okay. Anyway, let's edit our appearance. Yeah. Let's go for like a more deep red. Maybe that. I don't know. Yeah, I like the purple. Like the purple. Purple. Do I want any scars? I like that one. I like freckles. Do I want body art? Let's see, last time I had this. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, I like the white and the blue. Or the white and the red. No, white and the blue. White and the blue. Makeup, I kind of like the one that's already here. Or that one? No, I like that one better. Maybe like a little bit deeper red. Not that much. Yeah. Should I change it to like another one? Maybe like a... Oh, that make... Okay, no, that makes it pointless. Ah. Can I have No. No. Oh. Okay, no. No, that... No. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I thought I could mess with it, but nah. Hair, I like long hair. Hmm? Oh, these must be like the ones I had by mods. I thought I didn't have any like character ones. Oh no, I looked up Tav's hair studio. That's right. That's right. Not really. I'm really seeing any. Mm, I don't know. Okay, I'm not sure wearing a headdress means it's hair, but okay, man. You know, yeah. Maybe a little bit more subtle. Yeah, there we go. Yep. I think horns are. Huh. No, it doesn't fit. I made it all with like, yeah, work with it. Yeah, yeah, that looks good. Hmm. Ew. Oh, the red looks cool. Yeah. Proceed. All right. Name. don't know why that popped in my head. You know what? Wait, hang on. Why do I have Blade Ward? I didn't want Blade Ward. No, I didn't want Blade Ward. Thought I picked friends. What's a good last name? No, actually, I'm changing my first name. Alyssa. Alyssa. Nerian. Yeah, that's fine.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Elf. High elf. Gold. Needs to be like. Now that looks stupid. See, I was in two minds about including like these kinds of things because they look too ornate. Okay, that one looks kind of good. Or do you notice like up knots? Yep, venture forth. Put these back on. Holy shit, I still, like, took 40 minutes. Mate. I mean, I did say this was going to be the first part. We'll, like, get into the game, change my, attributes, and then we'll... Or should I leave that for the next part? You know what? I'll leave that to the next part. Oh no, bad things are happening. Also, Wilhelm stream. Is it Wilhelm or Wilhelm? I don't know. Yum. Bonk. I wonder who actually makes those portals. Is it the Gith or is it something else? Oh, the graphics are so good. What the hell, man? Boom. Didn't even notice the slime that came out afterwards. Ugh. All right. What is my character? God, I made such a good idea with like the skin and stuff. Dude, I did a really good job. Anyway.
My head.
Alright. We're gonna pause it there. Till next time. This is part 0. Part 1 will be when we actually finish making our character by rolling our stats. Oh, that's one of my mods. It just basically randomizes all the loot that you have, you know, in-game, aside from quest critical items. Or like, items you, special items to get from like bosses and stuff. It just makes replayability like a lot better. Instead of actually knowing where it is. I mean, I grew up with like games like Skyrim and stuff, so yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys then, and then we can start the game proper. Well, we have to get through the tutorial, but you know what I mean. Anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope you're gonna enjoy this playthrough. I am. Please have a like, share, subscribe. Anyway, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I've been Purist, signing off.